Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio workshop. As always, I am here with Madzuri.
Greetings.
And today we have, I think this may be the first actual plastic build we've done, solely plastic. Kind of a mid-game build here, Zuri called it. This is submitted by James. We've done several of his builds previously. And this one is pretty cool. It's belt fed both on the input and output. It produces actually a surprising amount of plastic without using any modules or beacons, and is almost ratio perfect. That we can actually change it up a little bit, which we'll show in a minute. But I'll let Zuri, you can kind of just go over the numbers here.
Sure. Well, to produce a full blue belt, you need 40 items a second. And since this doesn't have any productivity or speed, you can use a lot of the simple calculations. Like you need 1.5 gas per plastic and zero point 0.5 coal per plastic. So just divide the belt throughput by 2 to get the coal you need, and the 40 times 1.5 is 60 gas per second to feed this. And 60 is a lot. A lot, a lot.
Yeah, the standard 571 build that we've talked about and is pretty normal at this point. 5 refineries, 7 crackers, light petroleum, and 1 heavy to light. That thing produces overall 9 petroleum a second. So you would need about 7 of those units to actually fill this, to give it enough petroleum to run fully. That's a lot.
Yeah, like 35 or so refineries. That's a lot of oil.
Yeah. Although this does produce 2.4 thousand plastic a minute, which is, pretty damn good. But and then yeah, as Zuri said, you cut this in half for coal, so you need 20 coal a second. A red belt moves, I believe, 26 items a second, and yellow moves like 13. So it's more than a yellow, so you have to go with red. But red works well, and then it's just split. And then yeah, this outputs actually he has 18 refineries in this, looking at the blueprint, but it actually only needs 16. Isn't that what you said, Zuri?
Yeah, I calculated it out to 16.
Right. So
So
this, yeah, it's
let's
actually
pull,
overbuilt.
yeah, let's pull some of these up and see if we can still get the max throughput.
Yeah. And it's pretty easy calculation for that as well. We just look, refineries have a crafting speed of 1.25. You multiply that, I believe, by your plastic craft time, which is 1 second, and then by the amount of machines.
Oh, I think I took a shortcut. For each machine, produce 2 per second base speed times 1.25. Multiply those together, and I'm trying to produce 40, so I take 40 divided by that number, which is 2.5.
Okay.
So yeah, 40 divided by 2.5 gives you 14, I believe.
16, 14.
16. I had to push the buttons on my calculator again.
No worries. So yeah, 16. So we've cut this down to 16. If you noticed before when it was 18, the blue belt was actually backing up. And we actually want to purge this because otherwise it somehow, we have a void thing at the end, but just kind of clear it a little bit. And theoretically, this should run pretty much 100% without backing up or lacking anything. Once in a while, we have, if you look at the bottleneck thing, it looks like once in a while there may be limited slightly on something or other, but not much at all.
Yeah, there's still some glitches with belts and such.
Right, that's true.
So if you're not getting a perfect output from this, that's why.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, in terms of, mid to late game plastic builds using belts, this is really nice. It's very compact, and now with these 2 off, it's pretty much ratio perfect. He's like with 60 petroleum, that's like pretty much right at the edge of what a pipe can pump, I believe you said.
Oh, two small pumps will pump that very long distance. I don't have my chart on me,
That's fine. But yeah,
yeah,
so
very long distance. Well, 60 gas a second will go.
yeah, so there you go. Good design. We were talking before the video that if you do get to this point of needing, you know, 2.5, 3,000 plastic a minute, it's probably better to move into module beacon builds, just because, like Zuri said, you would need like 35 unmoduled and unbeaconed refineries, and then the equivalent ratio for cracking to support it, like just this, and that's a lot. So moving into like beaconed and moduled builds, you would be able to reduce the footprint and just number of machines quite a lot.
Yeah, well, this will get you there to the point where you can build that many modules.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I called it a mid-game build.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, so this will get you there. Pretty darn beastly, and really, I think that's it to cover. It was a pretty simple, straightforward one, but nice design. We hadn't really covered just like straightforward plastic build itself. So there you go. As always, blueprint in the description if you're interested. I think I'll actually blueprint this one because it doesn't have the extra refineries which aren't needed. Yeah, I believe that'll do it. And unless you have any last thoughts, Zuri, I think we'll call it.
No, we're good.
All right, sweet. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
Later.